Kim Clijsters drew parallels between Carlos Alcaraz's honest admission about not feeling mentally up to the mark during his Indian Wells loss and Naomi Osaka's confession regarding her mental health. Alcaraz lost to Jack Draper in the semi-final of the BNP Paribas Open and did not refrain from opening up about his struggles with his mentality. Alcaraz suffered a 1-6, 6-0, 4-6 loss to eventual champion Draper in the semi-final of the Masters 1000 event at Indian Wells. During his post-match press conference, the Spaniard admitted being nervous and more worried about the Brits' game rather than focusing on his own. The 21-year-old's comments were a talking point for Andy Roddick and Kim Clijsters in an episode of the Served podcast, hosted by the former ATP star. The 2003 U.S. Open champion questioned if Alcaraz admitting something like this publicly was a good decision. Meanwhile, Clijsters compared to Japanese star Osaka, openly talking about her struggles with mental health. However, she claimed that such an admission draws a lot of attention to the person. In 2021, Osaka withdrew from the French Open citing mental health struggles. She received support and also backlash for her decision for the betterment of her health. She took a hiatus and later returned to the sport. Kim Clijsters reveals that she used to talk to her coach instead of making public admissions about mental health, like Naomi Osaka and Carlos Alcaraz continuing the conversation on the Served podcast. Kim Clijsters claimed that in her time as a player, she used to talk to her coach about not feeling well mentally instead of how publicly Naomi Osaka and Carlos Alcaraz made admissions. Andy Roddick agreed to Clijsters' statement and claimed that he used to lie to his team instead. Coming to on-court matters, Naomi Osaka and Carlos Alcaraz are in Florida for the Miami Open. The Japanese star will play against Yulia Starodubtseva in the first round of the event, while second seed Alcaraz is receiving a bye in the first round.